Shalom, all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadosh, the honors to the elder apostles, Great Millstone, and salutation, you can teach all truth and sincerity. uh, this video is going to start in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors." So, the righteous man is standing in great boldness. That's that's the elect. That's the elect man of the nation of Israel who's probably by himself. And he's probably at work, maybe, or he's outside, and the chariots basically appear outside, and he's looking up at the chariot, and the people around him looking up are scared, and he's not scared. He's because wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and the strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is our treasure. So in that time, the elect of the nation of Israel are not going to be scared. They're not going to be having the face of fear in that day, because they know that those chariots, which the so-called white man, who's Esau, called UFOs, are the chariots of Israel. They're not UFOs. They're the chariots of Israel. They're coming to deliver the elect into those chariots from the coming destruction that's going to destroy this place called America, which is Babylon. And these people are going to be afraid. They're going to look at him weird, because they didn't know this guy was actually a saint, actually one that's going to be delivered. But when he gets delivered and beamed up, they're going to look at him like we had him. We mocked him, taunt him. We had him in derision. He was we didn't treat him well, really, And that day, that's all gonna be, brought out basically. But because honestly, these people out here don't think the men out here wearing sackcloth, which they call the garments that we wear, they call them dresses. They don't think these men and these garments they call dresses, which are these garments we wear, are the our our native well, our people wore garments with fringes on it with a border of blue. So they call these dresses when they're not dresses. They're a garment with fringes and a border of blue. They say these men in dresses, and that's that's um mocking us, scoffing us, because we wear what we're basically following the scriptures with our attire we're wearing. So, but anyway, to move on to continue reading, this is I'm gonna read verse 2. It says, "When they see it, they shall be troubled and terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for." And they're gonna be amazed at the strangeness, because the chariots are the vehicles that that the elect are going to be delivered in. They're going to be basically astonished and shocked that the Lord is going to send these vehicles to save and deliver the elect, you know. Um, and verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish, the spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and proverb of reproach. We fools counted his life madness and his end to be without honor, because they see us out here on the highways and byways preaching this word, and they see that as madness. They see that without honor. When it's an honor to preach this word, it's an honor to go out on the highways and byways and um tell our people where they're going off at, you know. Verse 5 I'm reading is, how is he numbered among the children of God and his lot amongst the saints. So, and they basically it says people like this, like in the days of Noah, nobody's gonna believe nothing until something happens, until you show them something, until you show them a sign. And Yahushua said, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. And these 2/3 and all these different people out here are a wicked and adulterous generation. They seek after signs, and the signs that the end is coming is all around them, and they still don't see it. They still don't see that things are becoming less. Well, they still don't see the signs basically, but with these chariots popping up in the sky and they're gonna continue popping up until the end. That shows our salvation is nearer than we believe, because all these signs are showing earthquakes, different things going on in the economies is going down. It's been going down. All hell is about to come on this place, and soon going to be here. But hold on, let me get to these scriptures. Salaki. This is Romans 13 and 11, like, because I mentioned that it's Romans 13 and 11. And knowing the time is now, is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation is nearer than we believe. Because as these chariots and as these different things, these different prophecies come to pass, it's high time to wake up out of sleep, because our salvation is at the door and it's nearer than we believe. I'm gonna go to Psalms 68 and 17. It says the chariots of Yahweh are 20,000 thousands of angels. The Lord is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. And Yahweh Bashin Yashai is going to send a whole fleet of the angels, and they're going to come with Yahweh Shai to deliver the elect in the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. I'm gonna go to Luke, because Yahweh made an oath with Abraham, and that oath still stands to this day. So this is Luke 1:68. Blessed be Yahweh, power of Israel, for he have visited and redeemed his people, and have raised up an horn of salvation in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us, to perform the mercy promised to our fathers, to remember his holy covenant, the oath which he swore to his father Abraham. And that oath was that the nation of Israel shall be delivered and shall be saved out of their enemies, and shall basically be put back into their land, basically. Because Yahweh Bashin Shah is not going to forget the oath he made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He's not going to forget that. He always keeps his promise. He always keeps Yahweh Bashin Shah is not a man he should lie. And this is Isaiah 51:6. I'll go to Isaiah 45. 45 and 17, because that goes to the point. It says, but Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confound the world without end. Because Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, like I said, is not going to forget the oath he made with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. And salvation will always be for Israel. He always will never forget Israel. And my last scripture I want to give was Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, "For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, the raining with his anger, with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword the Lord will plead with all flesh, and slain the Lord shall be many." So this is how the Lord is going to come, and our salvation is nearer than we believe. And I'm going to say shalom.